Okay, my name is Robert Pollock, and this is the Rehab on a Budget assignment. So the goal of this assignment was to find 5 exercises with using 5 household items to substitute for things that we'd have in the clinic. So the first one that I'm going to do is star excursion balance. So this would be mimicking the foam RX pad that you may have in the clinic at home. So the patient can take a pillow that they've had for a while or the one that they're currently using, fold it in half, and then making sure that they still have that good balance, good core, good pelvic positioning. They go out in front of them, out at a 45, out to their side, back at a 45, all the way back, and then into a curtsy, making sure they still have all that good core and pelvic positioning. And this is to work on balance and really incorporating a whole body balance. So the next exercise that we're going to do is the golfer's pickup. So golfer's pickup is kind of mimics when you're getting the ball out of the hole, and this will look very similar to like an RDL, but this one's really working on balance. So patient will stand on their affected leg, make sure their core is stabilized, squeezing core, make sure they have a good pelvic position. Patient will bend down, grab the cup, lift it over their head, and then set it back down in the relatively same position. So the way this will work is they'll start at the left or the right, depending on which one they want to start with. They'll work all the way over and then all the way back, and then it'll be one set. They could do 2 to 3 sets of that. The first one, that was one set, was the all 6 ways. And again, they'd be working on 2 to 3 sets of that. So the next activity that we have is simulating the TRX that you can do with yourself. So this is a belt TRX. So we're gonna come over the door. And as you can see, it just kind of looped the metal part of the belt over the side of the door. So this simulates my handles. I'll grab over one underneath the other. And we're gonna do double leg squat, really focusing on good core position, good pelvic position. And this is again to strengthen both quads and hamstrings, so you get an eccentric load of the hamstrings and then a concentric of the quads. So again, focusing on another thing, incorporating weight into activities. So one of the things that all your patients probably have in an athletic training setting is a backpack. So, and a lot of the times, quad to hamstring ratio is quite off in terms of their hamstring strength is not on par to their quad strength. So what the patient will need for this is just like a table. They'll lay over the table with their backpack loops. So squeeze hamstrings all the way up and then slowly lower on the way down. Patient can complete 2 sets of 12 of that, really focusing on an eccentric load on the way down. The final activity that we have is the laundry detergent lunge. Okay, so this will replicate the lunging, the overhead weight lunge that they could do in the weight room or in your clinic. So patient will have the left foot's forward, patient will have the laundry detergent on the right arm up, squeeze core, good pelvic position, come down, make sure their knee does not go over their toe, and up. They don't have to touch with the ground with their knee, just until they feel that, and then back up. Again, patient can complete 3 sets of 12 on each side, really focusing on that good pelvic position. So that was the Rehab on a Budget assignment. My name is Robert Pollock, and this was ADTR 356.